Hello and welcome back to the video. This is Diamond Art Lady and I am your host Kim. Hello my sparklers, how are we all doing? Last video wasn't so good, but that's okay because now we're going to move up and move on. Okay, so what things do I have for you today? My calendar. Have to go back here. The last you saw, I was on April. That was the last thing I did. Well, I gained a few. I did that one. That's May. Excuse me, I lost track there. That's May, bicycle. And then today, well, yesterday, actually, I finished up June. So we are on track now. As you can see, I switched out because I had up here my autumn and winter. So it's it's spring. So actually, we just hit summer. First day of summer a couple of days ago. So I switched everything out. I have my sunflower, I have summer, and I have the 4th of July because that's coming up fairly quickly. We're going to blink and it's going to be the 4th of July already. Okay, next thing that I have done, you know that I was working on the spring. There's the tulips. We had the watering can. I finished out the house, little birdhouse. I finished out the tools. And now I'm getting ready to work on the bee and the flowers. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to kit up. Now, I think I have this down to a science now. It took me a while to get used to using the dryer sheet. I got this from Diamonds and Washi, and she got it, I believe, from somebody else. But anyway, I am all set up here. Got my scissors, got my trash can. We are going to kit up. So I am going to tilt my camera down and you're going to watch me do these. I have a dryer sheet that everything is going to be dumped into from the baggie. We're going to kind of jimmy it around in the thing, in the dryer sheet. And then I have this, which is going to get my containers. Okay, I bought this. Y'all know I bought this off of Amazon. This was worth every penny. I use this all the time. So this was worth the money. This is a 3D printed, because I don't know if you can tell, but there's lines through here. So you could tell it was 3D printed. Very cool. I love it. I did buy one for a friend, and I don't know, I may buy one in another color just because I use it so often. Every time I kit up, I'm using it because you know I love these Elizabeth Ward. These little ones I use way more than I use the big ones. Although I have a few big ones because you couldn't get a whole canvas in one of these. So I do have a few kitted up. I'm eventually going to get to them here. I want to get this spring done, and then I want to do the Minnie Mouse because I've been wanting to do the Minnie Mouse now for months. So that's my goal. I'm going to finish up the spring. I will have my husband stop either tomorrow or the next day and get a frame, and then I should be able to frame all them up. Since I'm off of work, I've been doing a little bit of everything. I've been trying to do my diamond painting, and I also have a gaming channel, and so I've been watching videos on the games that I want to play, because some of these games I have never played. I don't know what they're like. I don't know how to get through them, so I've been watching walkthroughs. So when I get my gaming channel up and running, we'll promote that on here. But anyway, we're going to kit up today, so we're going to come down. Excuse me, but you'll be able to see all this. Let's get this a little bit. There we go. So you can see down in here. Okay. I got to get my spectacles on so I can see what I'm doing here. Okay. This is 728. So that is this one. A nice bright yellow. We're going to pop this in here. I like to make sure that all of them are down below here because that's where I'm going to cut. That goes in my garbage. Make sure we have everything out. They tend to stick where that where that piece is. So we have them all in here. I just go through just so they get rubbed against it, and then we're going to see if I can do this so you can see it. I just give it a little tap. All of them are in there. No fuss, no muss right now. until one gives us a problem. Okay, 762, which is this one. There they are. Like, where'd my scissors go? So, how is everybody doing? What is everybody working on? I would like to see. Put it down in the comments below. You can hear my fan running in the background. Sorry about that. This room, I cannot put an air conditioner in because the window is not strong enough to hold the air conditioner. So you probably hear my fan running in the background. I apologize if it is too loud. If it is, I will, next video I will turn it off when I go to make a video. I promise you that. Things going on here. It's hot. Oh gosh, is it hot. Since I have been off of work for a few days, I've been going over helping my mom because, you know, she's getting older now and she needs help. So I've been helping her, taking her to the grocery store and the doctor's office. We finally got a chance to get paperwork to get her a handicap placard for her car because she's 83 and she's hard walking. I mean, I had trouble walking, but then I hurt my knee, and so that's why. I had my knee replaced. She was there the whole time. She drove me back and forth to my therapy sessions, and she's like, there's no way I can go through what you went through. It was tough, but I came back. I had to come back. I had to go back to work, so that knee had to work. There was no way around not getting the knee to work, so I worked very hard. I worked at therapy, and I worked at home after therapy, because when I went through therapy, I only had 6 weeks of therapy. They told me, you're good enough, you're walking now, you're doing real well, that you can go ahead and continue your therapy at home. So that's what I did. And I came home and I continued my therapy. And so the knee is good now. I'm finally walking without pain with the knee. It took about, I would say it took me about a half a year, about 6 months, before I could walk without pain, with no pain, with my knee. So that's just a little backstory on my knee. I originally hurt it, and they did, they had me go through therapy. They gave me shots and all that stuff, and none of that helped. They finally did an MRI, and they said that my meniscus was torn. So I went in and had surgery for the meniscus. He went in there and he shaved it down. He said I had arthritis, so he went in and scraped as much of that out as he could. Extra, that's not the color. Went back to work. And then I tore the meniscus again. So I had it operated on again. And that time he said, you're practically bone on bone. And so it took another 6 years before I was having pain. And so I went back to the doctor, and he's like, no, you're still too young. You're still too young to have a knee replacement. And I'm like, but I'm in pain every day. Come on, you have to give me something. He's like, no, you're too young. It's not bone on bone yet. You know, so after all was said and done, after the 7th year, I said, okay, I want another doctor's opinion. So I went to a different doctor, and he took x-rays, and he's like, yep, you're bone on bone. He said, did you do therapy? I said, yes. Did you do shots? Yes. Did you do gel shots? Yes. He's like, okay, well, then I guess we can offer you a full knee replacement. I'm like, bingo! It's about freaking time. 7 years I had to suffer with that knee until I finally got it. Finally got a knee replacement. And it was hard. I'll be honest. It's very hard to come back from a knee replacement because you have to work. You have to do. It's painful. I know when I had it done on a Thursday, I think, was my surgery. And Monday, they had me show up for therapy. And so that weekend, I had to do my knee exercises. And I'll tell you what, that was hard. I mean, it hurt. That was not pleasant, but I had to do it. I was determined to do it because I wanted to come back. I would do the exercises and I would scream the whole time. My husband's like, is it that bad? Yes. I said, let me describe the pain to you. Let me walk up with a hammer and I'm going to smash your knee. Okay, now how does that feel? That's what I'm feeling right now. So... But I was able to come back. I went back to work and the first few nights was horrible, absolutely horrible at work. And everybody's like, what? You can't just walk? No, it's painful. I mean, I don't think anybody at work really understood, you know, how painful that was. But we got back into the groove of work, and a year later, here I am, gone from that work. But you know what? You know what? I am going to look at that as a blessing in disguise, me losing my job, because I was not happy there. I was not happy at all. I was not. I am sorry, but I'm tired of running around doing everybody else's work. If you can't do your own work, why should I do your work when I come in at 10:30 at night? Second shift didn't do their job. Why should I do their job? Now, I will admit, there were a couple, there were a few that did their job, and I was so happy when they were on and I came in after them because I knew stuff was going to be done. I knew it. I didn't have to worry. And I appreciated them, and I miss them. They were, I will say, they were my friends at work. They did their job. We got along so well. Matter of fact, the one girl, Stephanie, if you're watching, Steph, her husband, and her daughter all play Dungeons and Dragons, and they were going to teach me. But now that I don't work there anymore, I don't ever see Stephanie. But anyway, if you're watching, Steph, hi, I miss you. I don't think Duncan's going to be, 351. I don't think Duncan's going to be watching because this is not his cup of tea. But if you are, Duncan, hi, Duncan. Or Steph, if you're watching, tell Duncan I said hi. So, they were the two on second shift that I absolutely loved. They were great. So, okay, we're on our last one here. So as you can see, I'm just dumping and rubbing my finger on it and give it a nice little tap. And then they all should fall down. Okay, see how much better that went? Okay, I'm going to tilt this up here so you can see me. Okay, we have it all kitted up. I am going to, since I've been doing diamond painting here I just finished this one up before I started filming, so I want to take a break because I have been getting headaches a lot since I've been off, and I don't know why. I know mine are stress-induced, so I figured with me being off of work, I would have less stress. I wouldn't have the headaches. But it seems to be my glasses are bothering my eyeballs, which I'm sure. So when I diamond paint, I have to wear the glasses. So what I'm going to do is, like I said, I'm watching the walkthroughs on the video games. So that's what I'm going to do on and off today. I got my work done that I needed to at the house here in the morning. So I just finished diamond painting, so I'm going to watch a video for maybe half an hour, 45 minutes, and then I'll come back and I'll do this one, and then I'll watch about an hour, and then, you know, come back and do this. So I want to get the spring done so that we can move on to Minnie Mouse's, my next project. So that's what I had for you today. Please stick with me because I'm going to try to do more with the channel now that I'm off. I'm going to be doing some every day. I also want to get out and get walking since I am off. I want to try to lose a little bit of weight. I'm going to try to eat healthier. That's my downfall. I like to snack on garbage. I love chocolate, candy, you know, potato chips and cake and all that stuff. And I got to finish what's in the house and then not buy anymore. That's hard for me though. I'm a chocoholic, so I just have to make my mind up to do it. Instead of eating chocolate, I think a good alternative is dried fruit, because I really love fruit. I really love fruit. I'm not big on veggies. I mean, I will eat them cooked with my dinner, absolutely. I will eat fresh, you know, veggies. But raw veggies, I'm not big on it. About the only thing I'll really eat will be carrots. And I love carrots, so I can just pop them in and snack on them anytime. But I love fruit, so I want to start having fruit around. Apples, oranges. I did buy some plums the other day, so I'm going to eat them. But anyway, try to lose weight here while I'm off. Want to do more with the channel. Want to get my gaming channel up and going, because who knows, that might take off. Who knows? But anyway, thank you for joining me. Please hit the subscribe button. Please hit the like button. Please hit the notification button. Sparkle anywhere, anytime, my sparklers. I love you all. Bye.